The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City.
Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Detroit Lions. The kicker, Jake Bates, has this one on the tee. He'll run up and send this one away here at Ford Field.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2.
You talk about this Lions defense.
They were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Sanders to throw.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing, Sanders. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Drops this underneath for Chandler.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 31-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
To throw now. Here's Sanders. This will be caught. Judy.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
1st and goal, Cleveland.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
Come on.
Sanders going to throw again.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown.
Number 8. Touchdown.
A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Browns will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Now, this is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here. Oh, this is blocked. This is good. Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points.
So after all that, it's just your everyday 6-2 ball game.
And let's think about how important that can turn out to be, because remember, it's not just a 2-point swing. It's a 3-point swing. I'm just wondering, you think they can load the bases and hit a home run and tie it up?
Well, I was going to ask you, I can't remember the last time that I've seen a 6-2 score in football.
Me either. I've been racking my brain on that one. 6-2? Not often.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Quick throw, and Mayfield completes it.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup of 38.
I would say just add that one to the total big plays he's already made here in the first month of the year. You've got to think the front office and the coaching staff have got to be excited about what they've seen so far and really excited about what they expect to see down the road.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
The Lions at 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they move back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year, because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
3rd and 2.
Here's Mayfield.
And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
It's 4th down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll try and run for it. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's that 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute, because they know what you're going to do.
Now Mayfield lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they will take over at the 29-yard line. He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. Some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right, you're cutting the field in half. So good defenses kind of converge in that spot, and they don't give you much territory to throw the ball. He had nowhere to go with it. Ends up getting the ball stripped.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Now they'll change things up. Now Sanders.
And his throw is incomplete.
There to get a hand in and knock that one away, DJ Reed. You talk about this Lions defense.
They've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Sanders.
And that is incomplete.
We got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
11. Panther 11. Dragon 60. Go.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line.
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Cleveland Browns and the Detroit Lions. Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first... action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Run.
They fake the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. Taking a shot on the first play. This is caught inside the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 6-0 lead right away. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game, too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense. Got to be explosive.
And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a mishit on the point after. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready up.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready. 19, 18.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they get about 5 on that first down as he's sent out of bounds. So 5 still to go now on second.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Sanders setting the pass. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to hook this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
3rd and short here. Sanders. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger. Cowboy 80.
Running it after the penalty. And he'll be met in little line to limit the game to a yard. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. That'll be caught. Here's Ty Chandler. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Caught by Theo Johnson. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. That one gains 7. And that's a Browns 1st down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. To the air on 1st down. Sanders. Ooh, almost to throw the caution. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
This is near the first down, but they need one more yard now to get it. Third down at the 29. Working quickly here.
A gain of 9 brings up third down.
This might be a free play for him. Complete to St. Brown. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Zane Gonzalez on for the point after try. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns literally won up that opening touchdown drive, huh? As they take a 7-6 lead here. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Baker now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And this is taken ahead to the 37. From the secondary, Greg Delpit on the tackle.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third down, here's Mayfield. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a gain of 22. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
180!
On first down, it's Gibbs. That's some decent running there. Gets him forward. It's going to be second down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Another one for Gibbs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
At the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action. Here's Mayfield. Bails out of the pocket quick. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Gibbs now from the gun. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal.
Real.
Here's another for it. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Only 2 on the carry there, and it's 3rd and goal from the 4.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Hey, alert! God.
Mayfield now on 3rd and goal. Has it in close. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 5-point first-quarter lead. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of the play.
He won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
Round 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Play action, Sanders. And apparently he sees no other option than to get rid of it on what is the final play of our first quarter. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 12-7 our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They start out 2nd and 10.
19 tight. Ready.
Throwing again here, Sanders. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Sanders now on 3rd down. And the incompletions continuing to set up here. 3 straight plays as the defender knocks it away. Now it's 4th down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. But that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Fields this at the 19. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Mayfield now off the play action. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. That's grabbed inside the 30. Get an even 40 out of that one. And the Lions have a 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
180! Up, down!
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Complete on the option. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions hold an 11-point advantage. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score Lions 19, Browns 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Forward on board. Johnny Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19.
We go play action for Sanders. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. This one misses the tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Back to the air here on 2nd. Sanders. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And our 1st down only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Sticking to the air here. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Tried getting it to Jerry Jeudy. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
7 Charger, 19 Charger, 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Saker. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
And what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it up.
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He was taken down.
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Waller with the catch. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, alert 33. Alert, alert. Watch out.
From the gun, Mayfield. Hits his running back. And they make the stop, we're going to say about the 37-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. That is good for Detroit first down.
That's good for the Lions. First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. The Lions leading here at Ford Field. New set of downs from 37. First down, here's Baker. Screen here for Gibbs. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Taken in by Williams outright. And he's going to be marked down a yard shy in that marker. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 1. At the Browns 11.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Buys time, rolling right. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offense in the hurry-up here.
Short of the goal line. A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Gibbs. It does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down at your own 1. Yikes.
Turned away from the goal line on the last snap. Need to make it 1 more yard here on 3rd and goal.
Hey, 180. What's up?
Mayfield now from the gun. He will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions get more points to end a lopsided first half. Baker Mayfield the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Lions go up by 19. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Sanders going to throw here on 1st. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Big gain downfield. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns chop some of the lead off before the half. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because it only took them a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them, guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
20. Alert, 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 alert. Done.
He's back to throw. Quick slant, that's Williams. He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Returning it from the 4.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes first and 10. With Sanders out of the pistol. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. A big completion for the rookie out of Colorado. It gets his guys a first.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
To the air on first down. Sanders has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
18, pioneer.
To throw now is Sanders. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
18.
Third and short here. Sanders. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. They are throwing it again. Completed to his running back. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Browns first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up second and a yard at the 2-yard line.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now the Lions calling timeouts. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Set. 70, Timberwolf. Ready.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Browns cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Gonzalez now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns trim the deficit down to 5.
26. Browns 21.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
180.
Baker now from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's second down. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin the game. Browns are in the nickel for this third down call.
Kings! Hey, run. Dot.
Here's Mayfield. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They moved the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. Pass the 50.
Drive short to the quick throw left, complete. This one gets to the 22. DJ Reed brings him down that time.
A gain of 2. Brings up
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the second down.
18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
This is hauled in by Chandler. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
19 Tiger.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So second down coming up.
18 Rattler. 18. Ready. Hawk 70. 19 Tiger. 60. Bronco 80. 19 tight.
Throwing again here, Sanders. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Sanders now on third down. And he's going to be touchdown at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Putting a receiver in motion. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a lead just before the end of the third. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell at the INT. The lateral goes haywire. Fumble. Well, no longer going for it there, Brock. Wanting to make it a field goal game, but their advantage instead stays at 1.
Yeah, that data book tells you it's the right call to make because we're here in the second half. Leading by 2 instead of just 1 doesn't make much of a difference either way. You still now trail with an opposing field goal, and that's what they've got to defend against right now.
Looking up towards the dome. Can't bring it in clean.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down. From the gun, Mayfield. Rolling left, buying some time. Now he takes it. They have 9 yards on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
Gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Hey, alert 30.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Danger, kid. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good for Detroit first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Now Gibbs. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
20. Hey, alert, alert. Watch out.
Taken in by Williams out right. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Complete to Jamison Williams. A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Good. Point it right. Point it. 180. Watch out.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Forced out to his right. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a fourth-quarter lead. So up comes Mayfield and his offense. They're going for two.
The Lions.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the two-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a two-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
18, ready? Panther 11, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
They'll go play action for Sanders. Chased out to his right. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Tried getting it to Jerry Jeudy. And it sets up second down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Back to the air here on second. Sanders. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. First and 10 now from the 46.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Sanders back to throw. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be second down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Left thing, that's Cougar 19. Second Pirate, second Pirate.
He's going to throw it again. Absolutely fires this one, right side. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side and pounding down and stop potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. Here's a counter, Gibbs to Gibbs. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be third and very short.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw. It's on target to Williams. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. But any more of those as they trail by a score.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions leading by 7. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Again, it's Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Downfield is fine. St. Brown. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain
So
of
20 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
18
Here's Sanders now. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. These outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Now Sanders. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns now within 1 score in the 4th.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Gonzalez now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Browns chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Browns 34.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Again, left side for Gibbs. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Kings! Point it right. Regular.
Back to throw. He's thrown deep to the left side. Yet another grab for Williams. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
Lions 48. Browns 34.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60, hot, low, 18. Mustang 96.
To the air, Sanders. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Okay, can I be honest with you about something right here? I'm really curious about young quarterbacks when they struggle. And there's part of me that, yeah, this isn't great, and he's going through tremendous adversity. But I love that he continues to be aggressive.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Calling up the design keeper. So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.